Good morning, everyone. I'm Rebecca Vargas.
And along with John Scalzi, I'm Don Brennan. Thanks for joining us at 6 o'clock straight up on Wednesday morning.
And it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It is.
We are halfway through the week.
Doesn't it look like Christmas?
Yes, we decided to decorate a little bit. We got to keep up with the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah, see, the pier behind me is all decked out in Christmas.
Oh,
That's right.
I gotta get up there.
Just kidding.
Things are beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hey, we could write a song.
Oh, we should.
Showers in the forecast as a cold front approaches our area. That cold front bringing us chances of rain showers as we head into the next, especially 24 hours. I think tomorrow will be the best rain chance day, but even today, about a 20% chance of an isolated shower or two. Daytime highs held down a bit by cloud cover. Complete forecast in a minute.
Thank you, John. Taking a look at traffic at 6:01 on this Wednesday morning. And once again, not a lot going on the Sun Coast as far as the roadways are concerned, thankfully. The Virgin Diamond has been back in use all week, or the construction of it has been back going on all week. But really, right now, it's not causing any problems or delays in Manatee County or Sarasota County. And heading down into South County, that too is free and clear. 75, 41, and 301 are all moving along nicely at this point in the morning. And topping our news this morning, no confidence.
Yeah, that was a vote that was handed down from the State College of Florida, Manatee, Sarasota last night in their Board of Trustees.
According to the Bradenton Herald, some concerns that SCF faculty outlined regarding the college were decisions that were being made that attract negative attention to the school. Faculty says the negative attention can make it hard to recruit students and also to retain quality teachers. They feel the board has not done its due diligence in reviewing research on policies that foster student success. Of the 120 faculty members who voted, 118 voted no confidence. One voted confidence and another was undecided. The school's faculty senate president, however, says the votes do not reflect the confidence in the school's president or the administration. Also this morning, an investigation is underway to figure out what went wrong with the helicopter that forced a student pilot and her instructor to make a rough emergency landing. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says the chopper took off from Venice Regional Airport and then crashed not far from there, a little south at Conisco Road in South Venice. The area is heavily wooded, and first responders had a real hard time getting to the actual helicopter. But when they did, they had the female student airlifted to the hospital with facial and head injuries. The teacher was alert, but still taken to the hospital for precautionary measures.
In downtown Sarasota, progress continues on the east end of Main Street and the parking lot across from it. Right now, Sarasota County is talking proposals for the public parking lot at Main and 301, and the county expects to make a decision early next year. Plans are also moving ahead for the Main Plaza site. That includes the Hollywood 20 movie theater, and that site's developer says it's an exciting time for the east end of Main.
Development of downtown is a good thing for our project. You know, we have 8.5 acres on the front entrance of opening for Main Street, and I think there's a lot of development going on, and that end of Main Street really needs development to go on over there. So high-end retail, hotels, the more attractions, I think the better for all of us down there.
Chesler says they plan to start upgrading the retail component of the Main Plaza early next year as well.
The Manatee County Commission is supporting plans to add more bike paths and county trails, and that's according to the Bradenton Herald. New plans for bike and pedestrian trails were unveiled yesterday during a commission meeting. Land use and traffic stats were used to predict areas where these new trails will have the most value. Also, there could be potential improvements to the already existing paved bike lanes, sidewalks, and roadway striping. The debate over medical marijuana heating back up in Florida.
State health officials recently selected 5 places, including Southwest Florida, to grow, process, and distribute non-euphoric medical marijuana for a select group of sick patients.
ABC 7's Rick Adams spoke to some of the people who are already using medical marijuana.
When she has it, she's better. If she doesn't have it, and she starts getting sick.
That's what Bob Jordan says about his wife, Kathy. Back in 1986, Kathy was diagnosed with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Smoking medical marijuana daily, or cannabis as the Jordans call it, has made a big difference in her life.
It relaxes my muscles and helps keep my lungs clear. That's why I insist on smoking it.
Rick Wygand is still coping with serious injuries he suffered in a motorcycle crash back in 1975. After eating 3 to 4 pieces of candy filled with cannabis daily, he tells us he feels like a new person.
My pain levels are down to manageable. Am I pain-free? No. Will I ever be? No. but I'm grateful for where it is. I don't have the side effects. I have an appetite.
Now that these 5 businesses have been given the green light from the state, they must dispense the non-euphoric medical marijuana within 210 days, meaning it could be available within the next year. Opponents of medical marijuana say that it is too dangerous to use and it lacks FDA approval. Bob Jordan says that he has the answer that would solve a lot of problems.
Just flat out legalize it. That would stop all this medical stuff.
Years ago, Kathy Jordan was given 3 to 5 years to live. 30 years later, she's still going strong. The Jordans say it's all because of this stuff. The medical marijuana debate rages on. Reporting from Parrish, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. And Republican presidential candidate Marco Rubio may be making a stop on the Suncoast next month. According to the Sarasota Herald-Tribune, Southwest Florida supporters for Rubio say he'll be here for a local fundraiser on January 11th. But a venue has not been selected just yet. Rubio's backers in the Sarasota area had canceled a fundraiser over the summer after struggling to attract much interest. But since then, Rubio has risen steadily in the polls. Well, those who live in Venice will have the chance to make their voices heard. According to the Tribune, the city will be hosting a series of 7 workshops this month. The workshops will be for citizens to vote on their inputs, or give their input rather, on city issues such as traffic, housing, land use, and other functions. The workshops start next Monday and run through Thursday, and they conclude on December the 10th. The dates and locations for the first 2 are listed there on your screen, and city officials say what's discussed at these workshops will guide Venice for the next 10 years.
Palmetto will soon be breaking ground on a project to replace the battered seawall along Riverside Park West. The Riverside seawall was deemed a threat to public safety earlier this year, so Sarasota-based Reef Innovations came up with a revolutionary design that would protect the new seawall and attract wildlife to the shoreline. The terrace-like structures will be placed in front of the new wall, half in the water where plants and animals can live, and half out of the water for people to stand and sit and enjoy the sea life that comes to the wall. According to Palmetto Mayor Shirley Groover Bryant, the seawall will be the first of $10 million worth of improvements to the Riverside Park area. Meanwhile, the New College of Florida says its living seawall continues to have a very active wetland habitat. The seawall has been up for about 3.5 years and includes 2 different sections. New College used a grant from the state of Florida to pay for the structure.
And we've been reminding you all week, but ABC 7 is working with the Salvation Army to help those in need this holiday season. Our 2015 Angel Tree campaign is going on right now, and we are collecting gifts for children and senior citizens. If you would like to take part, you can pick up an Angel Tree tag right here at our station on 10th Street in downtown Sarasota, or at Sunset Kia dealerships in Sarasota, Bradenton, or Venice. Each tag includes a list of what a local child or senior citizen would like for Christmas. And the last day of this campaign is December the 14th, so make sure to get your gifts in by that time. It's a great time to give back.
Yes, and today at the Ritz-Carlton in Sarasota, they'll be opening up the doors, and I found out last year you're not allowed to scale the gingerbread house.
No,
Yes, you're not allowed to
Don't
climb up and sit there and eat for days. Yes.
Well, the hotel will have its annual holiday open house today. Santa Claus is expected to make an appearance, but the highlight will be the unveiling of the gingerbread house that apparently Don likes to scale. You're looking at the video of the house from last year, and it's expected to be 12 by 8 by 6 feet this year with hundreds of pounds of sugar, butter, and candy, so don't eat it, Don. Teddy Grahams will also be sold. They'll benefit the children at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, and the open house starts tonight at 5:30. You need to be sleeping by then anyway, so
yes,
we should be good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I try, but you know, it's hard with that wafting, that smell wafting through the air.
Really
And I'm like the Nick Walenda of gingerbread house.
Really?
You know, death-defying to climb to the top of that with just a rope.
This has gone to another level.
Yes, yes.
Another level.
It's a vision I can't get out of my mind.
Either.
We have showers in the forecast coming up. We'll talk about that in just a second.
And when it comes to photography, it's all about the right lighting. We'll show you a little bit more about these Christmas trees, though, at the Ringling. Maybe you want to photograph those. That's coming up on the Suncoast.
It's the grand opening of Nissan of Venice, and we're celebrating with the ultimate Ultima giveaway. Hundreds of new Nissans are here. 2015 Nissan Rogue or 2015 Nissan Versa, only $179 a month. Visit us 24/7 at nissanofvenice.com. Dial ** Nissan from your mobile phone for Nissan of Venice.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory.
It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct pricing.
Plus, New South windows are made in Florida.
Ford Florida Home.
By Florida workers. Because we know Florida weather.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get the 3rd free, plus our lifetime warranty. New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
Did you know Sleep King Sarasota has the best selection of Simmons Beauty Rest foam and latex mattresses? Sleep on luxury with the new Simmons Beauty Rest, full or queen size, only $499. Take it, Larry.
Buy a mattress today, sleep on it tonight. Free same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Only at Sleep King.
Come in for a 2-hour free nap. Only at Sleep King in Sarasota.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today. No matter what kind of car you drive, we stock the batteries you need. And we have the deals you want. Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus.
This is an important medical warning. The FDA has issued a public health advisory for all people taking the type 2 diabetes drug, Invokana. The warning states that Invokana may lead to diabetic ketoacidosis, a serious condition where the body produces high levels of blood acids called ketones that may require hospitalization. If you or a loved one have taken Invokana and have been diagnosed with kidney failure or hospitalized with ketoacidosis, call the law offices of Jacoby and Myers today. Invokana may also cause other forms of liver damage. In more severe cases, Invokana has led to organ failure, coma, and even death. At the law offices of Jacoby and Myers, we've been bringing compassion and experience to our clients for over 40 years. You may be entitled to significant compensation for all of the injuries and damage that Invokana has caused you and your loved ones. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-671-1361.
It's the grand opening of Nissan of Venice, and we're celebrating with the ultimate Ultima giveaway. Hundreds of new Nissans are here. 2015 Nissan Rogue or 2015 Nissan Versa, only $179 a month. Visit us 24/7 at nissanofvenice.com. Dial ** Nissan from your mobile phone for Nissan of Venice.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Dew points are up. Temperature and humidity are up as well. We're looking at 100% relative humidity and a temperature and dew point match at 69. Well, we could see a little patchy fog in inland areas. The winds, though, out of the southeast coming in at about 6. I would just jump the degree here at the Sarasota Airport. Southeast wind coming in at about 6 will turn even more southerly as we head through the afternoon, and humidities will continue to rise through the day. 69 degrees in Wauchula, Arcadia, 66 in Punta Gorda, Northport at 69, so is Mayaca, 70 in Bradenton, Sarasota, Inglewood, 71 in Venice and Lakewood Ranch. And out at the Key, at Longboat, it is 72 degrees. We have a stream of moisture kind of lifting northward with a cold front, then wrapping around an area of low pressure that lifts off to the north and to the east. That area of low pressure is slowly decaying, filling, we call it, basically falling apart. So the frontal boundary itself is going to lose less and less forward strength, forward motion. And so consequently, the showers that we see throughout parts of the Deep South, not all that terribly strong as they move into the state of Florida over the course of the day, and especially tonight through tomorrow. We have some showers now moving into areas around Pensacola, moving closer and closer to Tallahassee through the morning hours. Heavier showers building across the northern Atlanta area as we head into the afternoon as well. And some scattered showers over on the other coast and down to the south where moisture is still a little thicker. Locally, we don't see a whole lot of activity and probably won't for the morning hours. We may see an isolated shower develop, particularly in inland areas as we head into the afternoon and we develop more of a southwesterly wind flow. We have a lot of cold air across the country. Don't get me wrong, there are some chilly temperatures. 28 degrees in Minneapolis, 26 in Denver, 23 in Billings, 34 Kansas City currently. But a lot of this cold air is never going to make it south. Atlanta will cool off. It's at 61 right now. It'll probably be in the 50s tomorrow at this hour. But the frontal boundary itself, the tail end of it, kind of starts to level off and become more and more horizontal with time. And consequently, the front at the surface is basically going to just stall out over south central Florida. As it stalls out down there, we'll see unsettled weather accompany it for several days in a row. Little extra cloud cover around, little better chances of some rain showers as we head into the weekend. Some slightly cooler temperatures, mostly because of cloud cover, but also because we'll catch a bit of a wind shift out of the northeast, northwest, and that will draw down some slightly drier air. That slightly drier air will lead to lower relative humidities, but as I mentioned, there's still a chance of rain showers despite that, because aloft the air is going to be kind of unsettled. So chances of rain showers through Thursday particularly, and then as we head into the next couple of days, that front will start to lift back north and bring rain chances back into the picture. Forecast for beach and boating: southeast wind shifts southwest at about 5 to 10, light chop with 2-foot seas. And the forecast calls for slightly cooler weather over the next several days, breezy this weekend, and we'll look for daytime highs that top out in the mid to upper 70s. Back to you.
Thanks, John. Taking a look at traffic at 616. No issues there in Manatee County. I'm not seeing any problems on 41 or 301. It looks like it's smooth sailing into Sarasota. No accidents to report as far as 75 is concerned, or on 41. As I look at the arteries out to 75, no issues there either. It's green in both directions. And as far as South County is concerned, no problems to report either. So looking good.
Well, it's the picture of happiness out on the roadways when there's nothing going wrong.
That's
it's
right.
also the picture of happiness in this holiday season at the Ringing Museum.
And it's also a giving season. Take a look.
For the past 13 years, the John and Mabel Ringley Museum of Art has celebrated holiday splendor. It's one of our great seasonal events here, where we invite school groups from throughout the region to come and perform here on campus. Joining me today is Alyssa Esteban, who is the events coordinator at the John and Mabel Ringley Museum of Art. And Alyssa, can you tell us a little bit more about Holiday Splendor?
Absolutely. We have 12 schools from Manatee and Sarasota counties performing on campus. They attract our normal community audience as well as their parents and friends coming to watch.
So we collect over 2,000 toys over the course of the evening that will be distributed out to children throughout the community.
At the end of the night, guests are exiting the visitors pavilion and they see the huge stack of toys, and that just signifies the great impact that we're making in our community. Throughout the evening, your spirit of the holidays just kind of grows because everybody's happy to be there and singing and dancing or playing their instrument for you, and you really feel their excitement.
We do a number of different programs throughout the year that are free, that are really family friendly, and also just say thank you to the community who support us in so many different ways.
The feeling that you get is an overwhelming holiday experience.
So thank you for watching, and we hope to see you at the Ringley.
Aw, so beautiful. The Ritz, the Ringling, everything.
I know, and like we talked about yesterday, Giving Tuesday and how good it is to give. It really does make you feel good. Even I, selfish as I am, feel good to give to others.
That's so nice, Don. I'm glad.
Yes, I'm going to give you Wi-Fi for Christmas.
Thank you.
And what do Wi-Fi and Christmas lights have in common?
I don't know, maybe we'll find out. Plus, how expecting parents are using Instagram to help pick out their baby names. That's coming up next on Good Morning Suncoast.
Get Black Friday pricing all month long during the Black Friday Blockbuster Sales Event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota, where you'll always get better prices and a bigger selection. Right now, save over $3,000 off a new Dodge Grand Caravan, or save over $3,600 on a new Dodge Journey. Stop by today and get up to $6,000 off a new Chrysler Town & Country. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
I'm Ed Kalin. Welcome to Kalin's Furniture.
Welcome to Kalin's Furniture. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with today.
Hi, welcome to Kalin's Furniture.
Hi, welcome to Kalen's Furniture.
Stop by Kalen's Furniture today for great customer service and high-quality home furnishings at affordable prices.
Hi, welcome to Kalen's Furniture.
Our family is proud to have been serving Sarasota for over 65 years.
Your dreams, your style, our focus.
Attention! This is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or even death. At the law offices of Jacoby & Myers, we've been bringing compassion and experience to our clients for over 40 years. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call Jacoby & Myers today. You may be entitled to compensation. Our firm has decades of experience fighting the big pharmaceutical companies and is ready to fight for you. Call the law offices of Jacoby & Myers now for a free confidential consultation. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-897-6764.
You can help make the wishes of Suncoast children and seniors come true this holiday season. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Join ABC7 and share your good fortune by becoming a Salvation Army Angel.
Just stop by ABC7 or Sunset Kia in Sarasota, Bradenton, or Venice to pick up an Angel Tree gift tag. It will tell you what a local child or senior citizen is wishing for this holiday season.
Thanks for your generosity and happy holidays from ABC7.
Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Tonight's gonna rock.
I won an air guitar contest in high school.
Bet that got you a lot of air girlfriends.
Because it's all new.
You're welcome, America.
Celebrating that busy time of the year with all the unexpected guests.
Oh my God.
Loud family.
You think I'm too loud?
And Top Gun surprises.
It's me, Barry's wing mom.
What? So you'll want an all-new Middle, Goldbergs, Modern Family, and Blackish to help you relax.
We're off the hamster wheel, man.
All new tonight on ABC.
Oh man, well it's 6:22 and Christmas lights could be leaving your gadgets in the dark by slowing down your Wi-Fi. Look at this.
I know, I couldn't even get dishes out of my cupboard. I cut myself on the chin by hitting on the door. God forbid I put up lights, right? ABC's Rena Nyden and Kenneth Gibson have the details.
Hey there, in today's Tech Bites, you may want to think twice before hanging up all those Christmas lights.
A British watchdog group warns that holiday lights can actually slow down the Wi-Fi speeds in your home. Experts suggest keeping your lights as far away as possible from your router.
Nokia has unveiled its new virtual reality camera, the Ozo. Looks like a high-tech soccer ball.
Okay, so it allows users to capture and feed 360-degree views for the price tag $60,000.
Ouch.
And Instagram apparently is now inspiring baby names.
BabyCenter.com is out with the most popular names of 2015. A new trend, naming babies after Instagram filters like Lux you see here. That name's up 75%.
The same goes for Ludwig. That name jumping 42% on the boys list. And by the way, tops on the list, Jackson for boys and Sophia for girls.
Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
At Ally Bank, no branches equals great rates. It's a fact. Kind of like ordering wine equals pretending to know wine.
Pinot Noir, which means peanut of the night.
Confidence. The right pair of glasses will give that to you. At VisionWorks Fashion Frames Clearance, get a complete pair of glasses for $69.95, plus 25% off all lens upgrades. It's all about helping you be a better you. VisionWorks.
Today, Lori grabs delicious Jimmy Dean sausage from the fridge, fully cooked and ready in seconds. It makes breakfast complete, which makes Bill feel like completing the gazebo, prompting a celebration in Lori's backyard. With Jimmy Dean, good mornings lead to great days.
I'm either gonna lose it today or I'm gonna get all of my shopping done. That's why I choose Burlington. Welcome to Gift Headquarters. I got 2 of their favorite toys for under $20. Great price. Thank you, Burlington.
US Med has great news for anyone living with diabetes.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, US Med will ship a new glucose meter right to your home.
And shipping is free.
My new meter uses only a speck of blood, so it's less painful than my previous meter.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, you're covered with U.S. Med. We're welcoming new patients, even if your current provider can't supply you anymore.
I don't even have to test on my fingers anymore. I can test on my hand or forearms, and it's more accurate than my old meter.
So call U.S. Med today, and you'll have a choice of 2 great meters.
One that actually speaks your results, or a meter so small it fits on the bottle of strips.
Act now, and U.S. Med will include a free prescription discount card. We'll also send you a free diabetes cookbook. This is your opportunity.
So call U.S. Med today.
You'll be glad you did.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, the season of sharing lasts all year. Buying a new Subaru means you'll have more time to share with your new vehicle. Choosing a Subaru could even mean more time to share with the ones you love. And the Subaru Forester shares more accumulated awards than any other small SUV on the road. Lease a new Subaru Forester for as little as $224 a month during the Subaru Share the Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7.
Every production with a sizable budget, everything with a major budget coming out of studios, coming out of cable networks, coming out of major networks, the bottom line is incentives.
Those tax incentives are becoming fewer and fewer. We investigate what's causing filmmakers to leave Florida. I'm Alan Cohn. We'll have that story plus our roundtable discussion.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
This week on Millionaire.
I really, really, really want to be your first millionaire.
When the going gets tough.
I'm not sure. Oh, goodness me, this is a difficult one.
They get tougher.
I want the million. I'll put 25 on the line. Final, please help me.
I came here to play. I'm going to go for it.
Oh, Matt.
You're right. $50,000.
This week.
Here it is, your $100,000 question. This will be a pure guess.
On Millionaire.
Tonight at 7:30 on ABC 7.
Coming up on Good Morning Suncoast, the U.S. ramping up efforts against ISIS.
Plus, how you can have your voice heard in Venice's future.
And top honors going to local football coaches from here on the Suncoast who had phenomenal years, one which is still ongoing.
Live from the ABC 7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Rebecca Vargas.
And I'm Don Brennan, along with John Scott. It's Hanukkah today, correct? Hanukkah
No.
Not yet?
No. Sunday. It's sunset, I believe.
I was thinking today it's sunset.
But, you know, when it arrives, it always feels like, you know, the season has begun, when, you know, everything is bright and happy and cheery and festival of lights. You know,
I know. When I was a kid, my friend Danny Bernstein, he had Hanukkah. He celebrated. It was my first experience with it. And I thought he got gifts, like Christmas gifts, 8 days. I was like,
What is this holiday?
I want to celebrate Hanukkah. You get every day, you wake up with like presents under the tree. But no, it wasn't to be.
A piece of candy, maybe.
But it's a wonderful thing. We're celebrating 2 football coaches who got nice awards. We'll tell you about that coming up.
Yes.
Recognized for their good jobs that they've done this year.
It's all good. We're looking at some changing weather over the next several days, too. Some people will think that's good as the temperatures lower a few degrees over the next several days. No cold blasts of air coming our way, but some slightly more seasonable temperatures. Talk all about it coming up in a few.
And taking a look at traffic. Traffic has been eventless this morning, and right now it seems to be that way as well. No issues or delays coming from Palmetto into Bradenton or vice versa. And then all over Manatee County, traffic's moving along nicely at this time of the morning. No issues or problems, no impediments getting where you want to go in Sarasota County either, and all the major roadways and the arteries out to those roadways are free and clear.
Well, topping our news this half hour, the U.S. military has announced that it's intensifying its efforts to fight the Islamic State in Iraq and in Syria.
Yeah, the move could mean more special ops forces on the ground. The U.S. is stepping up the fight against the Islamic State. Defense Secretary Ash Carter laying out the plan to Congress.
We're defending the homeland, acting to defeat ISIL in its core in Syria and Iraq.
Carter announced the U.S. is establishing a special ops targeting force. It will be based in Iraq and conduct raids, gather intelligence, free hostages, and aim to capture ISIS leaders. Even before the attacks on Paris, Carter had planned for a broader role for U.S. Special Ops forces after a raid in Iraq in late October. U.S. forces helped free 70 ISIS hostages and 1 American was killed, Master Sergeant Joshua Wheeler. At a discussion at the Harvard Kennedy Center, Carter disputed Republican calls for boots on the ground.
A lot of people don't think there are boots on the ground or that we're putting boots on the ground, and we're doing a lot from the air, but there are, by the way, boots on the ground.
And with nearly 200 countries coming together to talk climate change in Paris, President Obama used the opportunity to try to drum up more international support.
I am confident that we can continue building momentum and adding resources to our effort to degrade and ultimately destroy ISIL.
British Parliament will vote later today on whether that country will join in launching airstrikes in Syria. And back in our own area, a vote of no confidence.
That vote handed down from the State College of Florida Sarasota Manatee last night on their board of trustees. And according to the Bradenton Herald, some concerns that SCF faculty outlined regarding the college were decisions being made that attract negative media to the school. Faculty says the negative attention can make it hard to recruit students and retain quality teachers. Also, they feel that the board has not done its due diligence in reviewing research on policies that foster student success. Of the 120 faculty members who voted, 118 voted no confidence. 1 voted confidence, another undecided. But the school's Faculty Senate president says the votes do not reflect the confidence in the school's president or the administration.
Also this morning, an investigation is underway to figure out what went wrong with a helicopter that was forced into an emergency landing with a student pilot and her instructor aboard. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says the chopper took off from Venice Regional Airport and then crashed not far from there, and just south, in fact, near Conisco Road in South Venice. The area is pretty heavily wooded and hard to get to, so first responders had a difficult time getting to the helicopter, but finally they did, and they airlifted the female student out with facial and head injuries. The teacher, well, it was alert, the instructor, but still taken to the hospital just as a precaution. Also new this morning, the Manatee County Commission is supporting plans for more bike paths and county trails there. That's according to the Bradenton Herald. New plans for bike and pedestrian trails were unveiled yesterday during a commission meeting. So land use and traffic stats were used to predict the areas where they could use them most, those trails, and also there could be potential improvements to the already existing paved bike lanes, sidewalks, and some new roadway striping as well. And also new this morning, Governor Rick Scott hoping to win some support for his $1 billion tax cut. Now, Scott spent more than an hour before a House Legislative Committee yesterday defending his push for all these tax cuts, and many of the cuts are targeted towards businesses. He has made it no secret that he wants to draw more businesses from around the country to Florida, and it's unclear if legislators will go along with his tax cut package. A new budget is expected to be drawn up by the legislature early next year.
New this morning, good news for Sarasota tourism. Visit Sarasota County is reporting more than 70,000 visitors paid for lodging in Sarasota last month. That's a 2% increase from the same month last year. And the Herald Tribune reports visitors' direct expenditures jumped more than 8% in October. Another helpful factor is that hotel rates have increased by more than 7%. And those who live in Venice will have a chance to make their voices heard. According to the Herald Tribune, the city will be hosting a series of 7 workshops this month. Those workshops will be for citizens to voice their opinions on city issues such as traffic, housing, land use, and other functions. The workshops start next Monday and run through Thursday, concluding on December the 10th. The dates and locations for the first 2 are listed on your screen there, and city officials say what's discussed at these workshops will guide Venice for the next 10 years. Well, from black to white and young to old, it's a story we've all heard. Rosa Parks saying, no, you cannot have my seat, and it's being honored 60 years since that moment.
60 years. And to put that in perspective, 1955, the Dodgers won the World Series. Jackie Robinson was one of the stars on the team for years. Like, he broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball in 47, won the Rookie of the Year, was the best player in all of baseball and recognized for that in 49. Still, 6 years later, he would have had to ride on the back of a bus.
It's amazing.
It's a moment that sparked the civil rights movement, and as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates tells us, Parks' sacrifice continues to inspire many today.
But she started it all, and out of her came Martin Luther King.
The she being referred to is Rosa Parks. Manatee County NAACP member Lou Murray was a longtime friend of Parks and heard the details of that day 60 years ago straight from her mouth.
It was a day where she was really just at a point where she was just tired of it, and she was willing to do whatever she had to do. It's one of those days where you say, well, I don't care what happened, I'm tired of this. I'm not going to go in the back of the bus.
Rosa Parks refused to move from her seat on bus 2857. It was a time when blacks were only allowed in the back of the bus, and they only sat down if a white person didn't want the seat. But Murray says that was just the beginning, because back then, minorities endured a lot of other disturbing things.
The thing I remember the most was that my mother had to go to the bathroom in the woods. We couldn't stay in the hotels. We had to sleep in the cars. And the thing that hurt me the most was to watch my mother have to go to the bathroom in the woods like an animal.
Murray says back then it wasn't uncommon for blacks to be discriminated against. In fact, it wasn't until Rosa Parks stood her ground that the fight for equal rights became a movement.
It was the beginning of the civil rights movement. Change had to come. And Rosa Parks, and Martin Luther King, those who was willing to give their lives, motivated us to get involved.
And 60 years later, the struggle and sacrifice for equal treatment isn't lost on the younger generation.
Rosa Parks did what was right because the blacks wouldn't have the equality as other races today.
Rosa Parks, what she did was a good thing, but I appreciate it.
Rosa Parks fought for our lives so we can have the rights to go anywhere we want to.
Now, there were several events throughout the country commemorating the day. Even President Obama came out thanking Rosa Parks for her sacrifice. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. So with Montgomery back in the spotlight, it's a week-long commemoration celebrating that iconic moment of the civil rights movement. And the Englewood Chamber of Commerce wants to know what you think about the first ever Englewood Beach Waterfest.
Yeah, last month, powerboat racers from around the world participated in the inaugural event, speeding across the water off Englewood Beach. Thousands came out to see the race, giving the area an economic boost. And organizers, though, they're still deciding whether it will be financially feasible to put the races on again next year. So they want to hear from you. The Chamber asking people who went, and even those who didn't, to complete a survey. You can find it on the Chamber and Englewood Beach Waterfest websites.
And he made national headlines earlier this year when golfers captured a picture of an enormous alligator.
Yeah.
Yes, Mayaca Pines. We were down there just a couple days before. He could have got me.
He could have gotten you.
Yes.
And also Goliath, he's making a major
You don't seem that worried about it.
I'm not that worried about it because even these ladies who we got to finally talk to who captured the pictures of this brawl between Goliath and another alligator, they're even fine about it. You have to hear what they said.
I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, Christopher Brantley has the story behind the pictures.
It's a sight you don't often see, two alligators in a knockdown, drag-out fight, but that's exactly what three ladies saw on Saturday.
It was scary. I've never seen them, and they were coming right towards us.
Kathy D. was golfing with her friend when they noticed the instantly recognizable Goliath emerging from the water with his sights set on a smaller gator nearby.
I guess one was territorial, and he just followed after the other one, and they started going at it, and they were rolling around the fairway.
Despite Goliath's size, Barbara Kevel says it moved fast.
We kind of take them for granted, their presence around here, but when you see how fast they are capable of moving, yeah, that was a little eye-opener.
The woman who captured these photos is Lynn Sarles. She's been golfing here for 20 years. She says she's never seen anything like this.
I just kept clicking, hoping I'd get some decent pictures.
Alas, she did, and now the photos are making the rounds online with many posts and shares.
I'm amazed, a little overwhelmed. I didn't expect it.
In fact, none of this was expected. Goliath is unpredictable and mostly likes to keep to himself.
He'll be on one hole and people will say that he's there, you get there, he's gone. So he's kind of keeps to himself.
Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Christopher.
Now,
big congratulations
the
go out to Braden Rivers, Kurt Bradley, and Charlotte's Binky Waldrop. The two high school football coaches were recently named Coaches of the Year in their respective classes, 7A for Bradley and 6A for Binky Waldrop. Now, Bradley and the Pirates will host St. Thomas Aquinas in the state semifinals on Friday. Charlotte was sent home just this past weekend in the regional finals by Naples. I knew it was an Italian city. I said Venice before, but they had a great season, both, and now both coaches are up for overall Coach of the Year, not just in their class, but out of all the classes.
So proud of them.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's
he's a pretty nice guy too, I guess.
Yeah, yes, indeed. We were very fortunate. I say I covered sports for so long here with the high school coaches, and you know, obviously they give so much, but we've been very fortunate to have some good coaches and good people.
Yes, definitely. So congratulations to both of them.
We're looking at some pretty decent weather shaping up here on the Sun Coast. We'll talk about that coming up in a few.
My dad is my hero, and I wanted to give him a chance to live life and be happy. Granny Nannies has been a huge help. It has contributed to the health and happiness of my dad, for sure.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Nature's beauty is warm and welcoming, rustic, and relaxing. Bring the beauty of the outdoors in. So many possibilities worth exploring with Minnesota Flooring.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today. No matter what kind of car you drive, we stock the batteries you need. And we have the deals you want. Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Introducing the all-new My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com. Check out our restaurant guide and discount deals for up to 50% off at some of your favorite Suncoast eateries.
Granny Nannies. We've been making house calls for over 25 years. When you need home health care services, there really is no place like home.
Grandma! A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Looking at temperatures that are running warm again this morning at 70 degrees with a dew point pretty close to it at 69. Southeast wind comes in at about 6 and a lot of cloud cover in the forecast for today. We have a frontal boundary sinking south. That frontal boundary is streaming in the high clouds first, which is what we have right now. And then some lower level clouds will start to build during the overnight tonight with increasing rain chances. Right now, 68 degrees, Wauchula, Arcadia, Punta Gorda comes in cooler at 66, 69 Mayaca, Northport 70 in Inglewood, 71 in Venice, Lakewood Ranch comes in at 70, Bradenton comes in at 70 and 72 degrees at Longboat Key. So the radar picture is very indicative of an El Nino, actually, and this is something that we'll probably see, this kind of streaming wet pattern throughout the deep south off and on for the next several months. We have some rain showers in progress moving into the Carolinas again, where they've already had inundating rains last week. Now more rain showers moving into the Atlanta area, parts of the northern Gulf Coast seeing some rain showers moving into areas of Florida. all of this gradually sinking southward, and as it does so, kind of slowing as it moves further to the south. We have a developing southeasterly wind flow right now. It will turn more south as we progress through time, even southwest as we move into the overnight. That will continue to pump the moisture up and produce a few scattered showers, especially in the southern tip of the state where the moisture is thickest. Right now, everything's pretty quiet for your morning commute in terms of any kind of inclement weather, and don't really expect to see a whole lot going on. Temperatures across the nation are pretty cold in a lot of the western two-thirds of the country. 28 degrees Minneapolis, 34 Kansas City, 26 Denver, 23 in Billings at this hour. But boy, you jump across this frontal boundary and it's toasty. 61 in Atlanta, 70 here in Sarasota, and clearly the state of Florida, the warmest place in the country. And you'd think some of this colder air would slip into Florida, but it's not going to do that. It's basically heading toward the east and not really dipping toward the south. And you can kind of make that out as you look at the upper level wind flows that are signatured here on our water vapor imagery. You can see drier air indicated in tan, moist content and moisture indicated here by the kind of turquoise colorizations. And even more indicative of our weather pattern shaping up for the next 2 or 3 or 4 days is the fact that we have a very sharp, steep slope in the upper level winds cutting through parts of the midsection of the country and the northern section of the country. And then it kind of flattens out as it heads back toward Texas and into parts of Mexico. That flat section of the jet stream, an indication that this frontal boundary is losing a lot of its steam as it progresses toward the state of Florida. And so consequently, without much of a southern push, it's just basically going to follow those upper level winds and stall out just right across the southern tip of the state. As it stalls out, it's going to lead to some unsettled weather over the next several days. A little bit of extra cloud cover around, better rain chances than we have seen. About a 20% chance today, probably about a 40% chance as we head into tomorrow. So more clouds, isolated showers, and just a little bit cooler. RPM computer model shows that. The front sinks south, and then it just kind of falls apart, sticks over top of us, brings us a chance of showers or two over the next several days. Southeast wind at 10 knots, shifting southwest with a light chop and 2-foot seas. It'll be unsettled out there in Gulf waters for the next several days and breezy this weekend. Sunday looks to be a little bit sunnier, and the temperatures will be a little bit cooler. Back to you.
Thank you, John. Taking a look at traffic right now at 6:47. No issues to report right now in Manatee County. I'm not seeing any accidents there. As far as 41 and 301 are concerned, looks good at this point. No major slowdowns. As we head into Sarasota, 75 appears free of any accidents as well. 41 clear, and the arteries up to 75 look good as well. All green into Venice, South County looking great. No issues to report on our roadways this morning. Well, in health news, a recall stemming from an E. coli scare is expanding. It now includes more than a dozen states and products sold at major grocery chains. Contaminated celery from California-based Taylor Farms Pacific was found to be the source of Costco's chicken salad recall last week. It now includes 155,000 items such as salad kits, vegetable trays, and other prepared foods. The products were primarily distributed in western states, but stores in states such as Georgia, Arkansas, Nebraska, and Hawaii are also affected. It's not clear if Florida is on this list as of yet, but among the stores involved are Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Albertsons, 7-Eleven, Target, and Safeway.
Yes, bottom line, stay away from vegetables, right? Now, coming up on Good Morning America, tension is rising in Chicago following the resignation of the police superintendent. It comes in the wake of an investigation into the 2014 shooting death of a black teenager by a white police officer. Officials are working to determine whether the Chicago Police Department's practices violate federal and constitutional law. The Department of Justice is also being asked to investigate.
In entertainment news, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife say they're giving nearly all of their fortune away, and not to their newborn baby girl. The Facebook founder, worth nearly $45 billion, says 99% of what he's earned will go to solving the world's problems. Zuckerberg's wife, Priscilla, gave birth to a daughter named Max last week. And forget superstition, the newest man to take on Macbeth isn't doing it on stage. Michael Fassbender will star in the new film version of The Shakespearean tragedy, and he has nothing but praise for his Lady Macbeth, Oscar winner Marion Cotillard. And I don't know if I said her name correctly, but who showed grace even on a very muddy movie set.
Out darn spot. See, I could play Lady Macbeth. And we're getting a sneak peek at the upcoming movie Batman vs. Superman, excuse me, Dawn of Justice. Now, Warner Brothers released a teaser trailer for the film during the Batman prequel TV show Gotham on Monday. The full trailer comes out tonight during Jimmy Kimmel Live. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice follows in the wake of 2013's Man of Steel, and it co-stars Henry Cavill as Superman and Ben Affleck as Batman. Jesse Eisenberg portrays Lex Luthor and also features cameos by other DC Comics heroes. The movie arrives in theaters on March 25th.
Nice. Well, the force is in the Christmas trees.
It is?
It is.
Up next on Good Morning Suncoast, how Darth Vader's bad guys are turning the tables around and behaving themselves for a change.
The Holiday Millionaire Raffle is back with the best odds to win $1 million on New Year's Eve.
Plus, they're giving away money every week.
Honey, you have to try this.
And with so few tickets available,
Holiday Millionaire Raffle tickets are going fast.
Come on!
you won't want anyone to know about it. Get your Holiday Millionaire Raffle ticket today.
Nothing to see here.
The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees. Every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Now get the new Ford you want with no hassle and no negotiating necessary. It's the Friends and Neighbors pricing event at Sarasota Ford. Shop over 500 new Fords on-site or online, and the one low price you see is the price you pay. 16 Ford Fusion SE, just $17,995 or $189 a month. A new F-150 Super Crew XLT from $28,795. Plus, buy new Fords and don't pay a thing till spring. Think of it as an inside deal from your friends at Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. Visit SarasotaFord.com.
At 6:30, ABC brings you news from around the world, and now ABC 7 brings you more in-depth coverage of the stories making news on the Sun Coast. Join your Sun Coast news team for the all-new ABC 7 News 7.
The Talk, Sharon Osbourne and Julie Chen, plus 6 all-new recipes.
That's the way I roll.
Next, Rachel.
Today at 3 on ABC 7.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to cross home plate in front of a cheering crowd at a Major League ballpark? I'm Max Swinitz, and you can find out by joining Save Our Seabirds, the Baltimore Orioles, and ABC 7 for Run for the Birds, December 12th at Ed Smith Stadium. The 5K and 1 mile fun run will end at home plate and will be followed by a festival with live music, food, and fun. Proceeds benefit Save Our Seabirds, whose mission is to rescue and rehabilitate sick and injured birds. Register today at raceroster.com.
It is 6:54, and here's the top stories you need to know before you head out the door this morning. The U.S. is stepping up the fight against the Islamic State. The move could mean more special operations forces on the ground. Faculty at the State College of Florida has given its Board of Trustees a no-confidence vote. And the Defense Secretary plans to present his actions to Congress on how to combat ISIS later today. Southwest Florida will be one of 5 places selected by state health officials to grow, process, and distribute non-euphoric medical marijuana. And taking a look at traffic this morning, right now in Manatee County, no issues there. I'm not seeing any accidents being reported as far as Sarasota County or South County is concerned.
So I guess you can call today kind of a transition day. We'll see a little bit of extra cloud cover around. We'll also have a chance of seeing an isolated shower or two. The better rain chance comes tonight through tomorrow as a cold front sinks south across the area and basically sticks right over the state of Florida. That'll bring us some unsettled weather through the weekend. Gets a little breezy over the weekend. Temperatures drop a little bit, mostly because of cloud cover, but also because of some switching winds.
All right, thank you, John. Next Star Wars movie, the Stormtroopers are still the bad guys, but this weekend in Missouri, they were the good guys helping set up a Christmas tree. The action figures were positioned at various stages of the setup, rolling out the red carpet, setting up the stand, raising the tree, even appearing to carefully review the instructions. And when it's all done, they unveiled the tree to the Supreme Commander of the Imperial Fleet, Darth Vader himself. The photos have been posted on Facebook and has gotten more than 700,000 shares. It's amazing. And he said,
Everyone's so creative.
Jesus, I am your father.
Oh my goodness.
Darth Vader.
That is super cute, though.
This is getting a lot of press, this Star Wars
I'm sure.
movie. Holy cow. I kind of lost track of the Star Wars movies there for a while when they were up to, like, what are they? I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
this is
12.
the 7th.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be good, don't you think? Are you going to see it?
We haven't watched them.
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah, so I think maybe
Really?
we'll see it for the first time.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll get on board with the hype.
Well, this one is supposed to be very lady-friendly. It has a very powerful and strong female character in it.
Good.
So,
I like that.
so that'll be nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's it. Maybe
That's it. We're going.
Princess Leia to Princess Rebecca.
All right.
There you
Well,
go.
have a good morning. Good Morning America is coming up next.
Hi, I'm Scott Bush, CEO of Suncoast Blood Bank and a 12-gallon donor. Crisis struck close to home in my family last year when my 5-year-old nephew, Evan, was diagnosed with cancer. Evan needed the life-saving gift of platelets. You can save lives by donating platelets. You never know when someone you love might need this precious gift.
To find a Suncoast Donor Center or Bloodmobile near you, call 1-866-97-BLOOD or visit scbb.org. Live here, give here, stays here.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-4